Mark Twain famously quoted, "I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened." There are two words that you are constantly telling yourself that is making your anxiety worse. And those two words are, what if? What if I go through with this and everyone makes fun of me? What if I take this test and I fail and I am not able to do the things in my life that I've always wanted to do? What if I start this business and people tell me that I am only setting myself up for failure? What if I end up in a relationship with this person and it ends up being the worst decision of my life? What if I take this job out of state and it ends up being a huge mistake? These what if statements end up causing rumination in our brain and take us down this spiral, down this rabbit hole, and spiraling down this future casting, this forecasting of a future that more than likely will not occur. These what if statements tend to put us in a state of mind that cause us to just overthink, overanalyze, and start going down this analysis paralysis mindset, which ends up causing us to have either a panic attack or anxiety attack, or just want to go to our room, hide under our bed covers, or just simply go hide under a rock. These what if statements are what really bog us down when it comes to anxiety. What has really helped me is taking these two words, what if, and taking these what if statements and completely flipping them. And this simple mindset trick has helped me navigate through the what if hurricanes of our mind. Instead of saying what if, say, so what? So what? I take this exam and I fail, then what happens? What's the worst case scenario? So what? I end up taking this job in a different state and it doesn't work out. So what if I end up going to this party or this event even though I'm nervous about it? So what? All right, just look at the worst case scenario. Because in our minds, when we start getting overly anxious and start overthinking about the worst case situation, we're not really thinking about worst case situations in a more analytical way. We're just looking at them in a foundational way that ends up just scaring us. It ends up raising our cortisol, it ends up raising our adrenaline, and it ends up causing us to have a panic attack or anxiety attack. When you really sit down and start thinking about the worst case scenario and then breaking it down into pieces, you start realizing that the thing that you're scared about, first of all, isn't going to happen. Most of the time, the majority of the time, the things that we are the most afraid of end up not happening. And if they do end up happening, they happen in such a completely different way than we can even imagine in our own minds. Just like Mark Twain said, the things that we worry about majority of time do not come true. What I want you to do is sit with your thoughts. Again, journaling is really important because journaling allows you to put your thoughts on paper. I really recommend writing your thoughts down with pen and paper instead of typing it out, just because that motion of writing things down tend to have a different response in your brain. I promise you this really works. Write your thoughts down and look at the worst case scenario and really break those down fundamentally about your impending doom situations and scenarios that we continue to formulate in our brain. And you will start to take note, literally, and begin to notice a pattern that it's not going to be as bad as you really think. And again, I challenge you to, instead of say, what if, say, so what? And just see and notice how this changes your analytical thinking and your anxious mind, and it'll help ease those worries. Let me know when you try this out. If this video or any of my content on YouTube has helped you in any way, please consider hitting the like button, leaving a comment below, or subscribing so the YouTube gods can keep putting this video and these videos out to other folks just like you who have been suffering in silence, who have been crying themselves to sleep and not really understanding why you're having anxiety, and helping you navigate through your worries. I'm here for you. I'm here to serve you and be of value to you because you will grow through this. I promise you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.